Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very exciting announcement to make on our stage here today. It's a very special somebody's birthday, and I won't mention her name yet. I will simply begin by sharing how much this person means to me personally, as well as sort of like in my work life, in my world, in my community. So this is a very uh, blessed occasion for myself to be able to introduce the rest of you to this amazing human being. And so, how much do I want to give away? Just knowing that there's a theme here, I'll give you a clue. Our theme for today is let's be frank. And so I've invited some other guest speakers to talk about what this person means to them were they to speak frankly about it. To be frank, she is beautiful, brilliant, powerful, more powerful than I think she even knows, and caring, an amazing listener. She is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. So I'm very super duper excited to announce her birthday today. To begin, drum roll, please.
It's time to stand and speak up. Speaking up for Kristina. Kristina, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. And I'm celebrating traveling this life with you and all that brings, that sense of integrity, can-do-itness, love, peace, joy, willingness. And I am so happy that today is your day. Take it on. Love you.
A little bird stopped by our yard. She said we needed to make a card to celebrate a person who is honest, caring, and oh so true. The one who shares what's on her heart. In CPE, she does her part. The one who's learned so many things, like how to change and not to cling. The one who meditates and finds the things that help her to unwind. This special person can be so frank, how much we all owe her thanks. We love her dearly for who she is. She's so darn smart and such a whiz. By now you've guessed who we're talking about. Yes, it's Kristina without a doubt. A card just didn't sound right then, so out came the old ballpoint pen to write a poem to assure her now she's loved in the eternal now. Happy birthday, Kristina. We hope you have a wonderful day and we love you.
Okay, if I was going to speak frankly about Kristina, I've been with Kristina in CPE. Now this is my second round. So I would say she is really warm and genuine and compassionate and wise. And she just creates like the most safest place to just show up as I am and be vulnerable, which as a 6, that's very important to me. So I just really appreciate you, Kristina, and I'm so glad to be in your CPE group. And I'm wishing you a very, very happy birthday.
Kristina, from seed to full flowering, it amazes the speed at which you have shown growth, mind, body, and heart. Truly transformational. Thank you for sharing yourself so completely. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kristina. If I am to be frank with you, I would say that you are a portal of grace, that you exude that beautiful presence that makes our CPE group feel so safe and so warm and so fun. So I'm going to attempt to do a birthday headstand for you.
Let's be frank, Kristina. You're unforgettable. I really enjoyed being with you at the SAT 2 years ago. I really enjoyed dancing, laughing, playing, learning with you. So I really wish you a great birthday. Best wishes from Ukraine.
I'm really been enjoying your leadership in our group. I love your readings, and I look forward to many, many more weeks to come. Happy birthday.
Kristina, I'm happy to have met you in the CPE classes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kristina.
Happy birthday, Kristina. I saw this page in the book, The Heart of the Enneagram, and I thought, you definitely accomplished this. You got this down. So, just want to let you know how appreciated you are, how grateful I am to have you as part of the community that I'm in, how grateful I am that you lead a CPE group that I get to attend, how lucky we are as a community to have you in our presence and to hear your shares and to know the love that you have in your heart, how blessed your kids are to have you as a mom. You're just a wonderful person, and your heart is grace-filled. So much love. Happy birthday.
I'll never forget the first hug I ever got from you. It was at a retreat at Timber Creek Lodge, and that hug made me feel so loved and safe and mothered. Since then, you continue to inspire me to show the same motherly love to myself that you showed me that day. and as I've watched you learn to love yourself the way that you love all of us around you.
Hello, welcome to the Enneagram Readers Network. Today we continue our series on birthdays from CPE land. I am George Gordon, and our special guest today is God. This is the script of a session that we recorded earlier because God had to leave to attend to some important matters. Therefore, I offer you this transcript of our conversation. I understand your disappointment about not being able to hear and see our live broadcast. So I will let you know if I'm speaking or if God is speaking. And I start. Hi, God. I was just looking through the Bible, looking for some material about birthdays. I can usually find some good material about most subjects here, but you don't have much to say about birthdays. You know that we have Kristina's birthday coming up. God. Yes, I guess I did not touch on birthdays very much. It seems like when you're over 400 million years old, one birthday seems a lot like the next one. If I do a revision of the Bible, I will remember that. George, any thoughts about how we can help Kristina celebrate? God, yes, I have been giving thought to that for a long time, but I could not find a slot on her schedule where it would fit in without both of us each having to cancel 3 or 4 activities. You know, this God business can be a bit all-consuming, but looking at her schedule makes even me tired. George, yes, I kind of see what you mean. God, anyway, you've got to love her. She is so sincere about making the world a better place. She worries and plans unstintingly about new projects for improving humanity. By the way, did you like the word unstintingly? I don't often get a chance to demonstrate my extensive vocabulary. But anyway, back to Kristina. For some time, I've been pondering my need to share some of my leadership responsibilities. You're president as a vice president and cabinet. My son sort of has the vice presidency occupied, but I could ask her to share a term in my cabinet as secretary of earthly international issues. The thought of her shared leadership does have its appeal. If Kristina were to be in that position, I could leave a few things in her hands, and I could possibly take a few days off for some fishing with Peter, Andrew, James, and John. She could be in charge, and I'm sure that she would have a full schedule of very positive activities. In the first week on Monday, she could have a conference on world nuclear disarmament. On Tuesday, a summit on women's rights globally. On Wednesday, a symposium on the equal access to healthcare resources for all people, regardless of socioeconomic status. On Thursday, an international gathering of leading environmental scientists to strategize about global warming. And on Friday, a day-long Zoom celebrating the fine arts of indigenous people. Now on Saturday, being a 1, she would probably feel the need to straighten up a bit around the heavenly Jerusalem. And on the Sabbath or Sunday, she could rest and worship. I will try to have a perfect worship service that will be a blessing for her. Actually, there is another very good reason that it would be such a pleasure to have Kristina around. When you are God, people are always trying to tell you what they think you want to hear. With Kristina, I so love the way that she is always frank with me. I don't have to guess what she's trying to say. Her thoughts are always worth hearing, and I appreciate it. Here are the presents that I would like to offer to her on her birthday. First, fair trade grain sampling from third world countries, aka breakfast in bed with hot chocolate. Second, the review of a scientific journal article about oil and water actually missing, aka a leisurely bubble bath. And finally, a hands-on exercise or experience with the circulatory system, aka a 1-hour massage. George, sounds good to me, God. Your ideas are always just heavenly. So, Kristina, a big happy birthday to you. Please make plans to accept these gifts for yourself without hesitation. Remember that they are divinely inspired, and you deserve every one. I am sure that God would be most happy for you to receive them with joy. Well, this is George Gordon signing off for today from our Enneagram Readers Network and from Channel 9 KCPE. Have a good day.
Happy birthday, Kristina. You are an incredible inspiration to me. You speak truth with wisdom and compassion and love, and I'm so grateful to learn from you.
Happy birthday, Kristina. As a 9 with a 1 wing, I so identify with the kinds of challenges that you've brought forth authentically around wanting to be nice and also wanting to do everything perfectly, and how that works out, which isn't always pretty, but you are amazing and have taught me so much. I just love you. Happy birthday.
Kristina, when I think of you, I think of grace and I think of integrity, and when I think of you speaking truth to power, I just want to do a happy dance, and I can tell that drive comes from an undauntable drive for there to be justice and wholeness for all of us. And what's really amazing to me is that when you are in a position of leadership and power yourself, you are completely open to hearing truth. And that's an astonishing gift. You are, like John said, you are amazing, and we love you. You are such a gift to our EE community and to the world, and we're so thankful to be friends with you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kristina. Just wanted to say I really appreciate your depth in your shares and how thoughtful you are in everything that you share about yourself and your family. I've learned a lot from you about ones on the Enneagram, and I really appreciate that. I hope you have a great day. Happy birthday, Kristina.
Happy birthday, Kristina. Anyway, I wanted to share a few things about you and what it's meant to me learning from you, especially from your shares about your oneness. And I really appreciate, the precision with which you are able to teach and share as, and so deeply. I used to give a book out in people in recovery sometimes. It was called The Spirituality of Imperfection. And the ones, of course, like that perfection, but I really deeply appreciate how you're able to share about everyday things that's going on in your life, and in a way that has really helped me move me forward in terms of my understanding of a type 1. And you have just done that so beautifully, and it's just been wonderful getting to know you because of sharing about your children and things that are going on in your life. I also wanted to say how much I appreciated your kids, in that math that they help put on in the readings are just amazing. So I appreciate you and the depth of that you're willing to share with all of us, and the way you do that with such precision. It's just, you've been a wonderful teacher for me, and I've known 4 or 5 ones in my life, and I probably learned as much from you as I have from Nhien about what it's like to be a one. And anyway, I appreciate you, and look forward to getting to know you better. Also, again, happy birthday, and we'll see you again soon.
Let's be frank. I was looking up the qualities of the one, and Kristina, you embody all of the gifts of the one. You're principled, objective, conscientious, structured, and quality-minded. You're a natural leader, and you're one that I want to follow, and I'm happy to follow. And I thank you for everything that you do, and I hope you have a really, really happy birthday. Love you.
Let's be frank. I am wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I so respect you, Kristina. You are a leader that is truly making a difference in this world in so many different communities. Your vulnerability of shares in CPE always touch my heart. You're so kind and compassionate, and the growth that you have endured in this spiritual journey is just amazing. You're a thinker and you're a doer who's also compassionate and willing to become even more awake in our world. We love you, and we hope you have the happiest birthday.
K is for the way you're kind to me. R is for the way you really see. I is interesting, incredibly inspiring. S is steady Eddie, sweetful, soulful, simply stellar. Chris is all you ever have to be. Chris is more than just a name to me. 1 wing 2 can make it. With Enneagram we wake it up this way for me and you. Happy birthday, friend.